The one song that's been released is a cover of a Rich Jensen song, basically.
Yeah.
And I really like the way that you guys talk about your influences and cite them, including Rich. I love that there's already a story arc connecting Rich Jensen and Kanye West with that song.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
Yeah. But is there like a chance that in doing that so intensely you take some of the mystery away?
We've talked a lot about that. I think that there's a great chance of that. The internet is made and it's created and it's thought about strictly for removing mystery from everything, from all objects. And that's just something that we had to deal with. That's a choice we had to make, and it was a tough choice.
Yeah, it's a compromise between wanting things to be magical and mysterious and wanting everyone to know about them at the same time.
We're big fans of revealing everything, just being as open as possible. So
we just tried to think if we were teenagers and a band that we really liked would do that, if we would like it or not. And I think that I would have, if Rivers Cuomo had been like, this is how I made Pinkerton from beginning to end, I would have nerded out on it deeply, because people can't become fans of something in a nerdy way unless they're given space to become fans of something in a nerdy way, unless they're given like technical aspects to get excited about,
We're also huge fans of creating space.
But do you think that you know everything? That, like, every aspect of why you
No, definitely
obviously,
not. Yeah.
and obviously everything isn't just relating to something else,
right?
Because you're not that kind of band.
No. I mean, even creating that blog post and like linking everything, we had to just go back and kind of listen to everything and be like.
And so it's like maybe the vocals relate to Outkast, maybe.
Yeah, it was totally maybes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to go back to the fountainhead of your creative process and pick apart what came together to make something happen. But it's kind of an interesting technical process at the same time to try to analyze where that comes from. I think that you can gain a greater psychoanalytic understanding of the way your mind works by doing that. Yeah.
Really?
Like interpreting your dreams.
It was a lot like interpreting a dream, yeah. It was just wading through the subconscious and just trying to figure out which things would lead to what.
And some pieces came more easily than others, too.
So you're doing that with every song?
Yeah, we're doing it.
And you're going to, like, post them
we're
over
making
time?
A book, an actual object, a printed object.
Cool, who's going to publish it?
Marriage.
Cool.
Yeah.
So it's like a guide to the record?
Yeah, it's not just with audio, it's also video and visual art and all that kind of stuff. And
so there's a DVD with it, or?
No, it just be like still images and stuff like that.
People ask us a lot what our influences are musically, and I think that we have way more non-musical influences than musical influences.
Like what? Give me 10.
10 non-musical influences to the band.
Coffee.
Yeah, coffee. Coffee's a great influence. Yayoi Kusama.
Aleister Crowley.
Yeah, Aleister Crowley.
Right, of course. I've seen the marks on the back of your hand.
Yeah, all of the major new religions like Scientology and Mormonism.
The symbolical heritage of world religions, like mythologies.
All of the great data visualizers, like Edward Tufte. Yeah. Tufte, I know. I like it when people say Tufte, though, it's funny.
Do you like it when people say Walter Benjamin?
My ex-boyfriend used to do that.
Goodies X.
It's a hardcore thing to do. But it's better than mispronouncing Nietzsche.
Huh?
It's better than mispronouncing Nietzsche.
Yeah, but I don't know. Whatever. That's just something that every kid that goes to college does, so.
What else? Is that 10?
No way, you guys owe me.
Like 6.
Okay.
I think torrents, like the torrent community, torrent websites, torrent trackers.
Right.
That's a huge influence to us. The dissemination of music and software.
Science fiction is a huge influence in my life. Phil K. Dick.
Nebula winners.
What?
Nebula Hugo winners. That's like the Pulitzer of science fiction.
Yeah.
Octavia Butler.
Oh, she's great. Did you see that interview I did with her?
Yeah, I loved it. I mean, a lot of literary and like sort of I wouldn't say religious, but like social movements fascinate us. The things which compel people to believe or follow an order of rules or psychology is interesting. And we
Did you
try to
go-
analyze that.
Did you go through Russian Revolution phase?
No.
You didn't get into like Malevich and Mayakovsky and those people?
No, but we will after this. Today on Wikipedia.
No. But I'm into Rasputin.
There's a lot of great art from the Russian Revolution
That sounds cool.
before it got weird. And
We're into Russian icon paintings.
yeah, those are great. Have you seen that great Andrei Rublev movie by Tarkovsky?
Yes, it's amazing. My mom actually holds that movie for some reason in the highest esteem of all films. The idea that you would be blinded after creating your masterwork is kind of, I don't know. It's kind of like a subconscious thing in my life. My mom always talks about it.
Really?
Yeah. What do you do when you've done something really great? I mean, that's an anxiety that you have a lot as a musician. Because there's so much stress about making a record, then making a better record, or making a worse record afterwards. Like the continuity of records.
But that's really something that you're concerned about, because I would think that that's something that's more like what fans are concerned about rather than artists.
I don't know. I don't want to. I want to make great things, but I don't want to ever peak. I don't want to make something that's the best thing I've ever made and never make anything like that again.
So you're worried
I'm
about
kind of the
having your
opposite.
astral weeks at
Yeah.
whatever.
I never want to make the same thing twice.
Yeah.
That's my
I just want to continue doing different things all the time. Like Neil Young.
Right.
Yeah, he's a good template.
Trans. I want to make trans.
I saw him on
Make
the
that Neil
trans
Young
tour.
Rockabilly record.
You saw him on the trans tour?
It was awesome.
We just watched a great Neil Young documentary on PBS last night. I was very great about. Because I think he kind of felt that way about Harvest.
Right.
That he had kind of peaked at a certain capacity and never wanted to do something like that again.
Yeah,
Which is a really brave thing to do.
I guess you don't need to on one level.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of the visual artists I like the best change a lot over time, and it's very rare that people like Philip Guston is one of the only well-known examples I can think of where somebody is fairly well celebrated in their lifetime who's gone through 3 different, distinct sort of phases,